Hello everybody, New Manchester here, back with another video, and I am here at a picnic area near a busy freeway. The freeway is known as Interstate 20 or I-20. I'm out here in this grassy field next to it. Decided to get off the freeway and make this video. Anyway, what I want to talk about is immigration. Had a talk with somebody online on one of my videos up on my channel, and one of them told me that Australia and New Zealand are way better at immigration, and that is true. There's some countries that are really, really bad at immigration. You got this country, the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. I want to focus here on the U.S. We all know there's some people from Latin America, Central America, and Mexico coming over here because they're escaping violence from their country, and they want to come here for a better life. And the U.S. President Donald Trump talked about he called these people rapists and murderers, and he talks about building a wall on the border between this country and Mexico and keeping people from he thinks that building a wall is going to keep people from Mexico, Latin America, and Central America, those countries, he thinks building this wall is going to keep these people from coming into the U.S. And they're going to come through here anyway. I mean, they're going to dig tunnels underground to go underneath the border fences and to enter this country. And some come here in the trunk of cars with the help of coyotes who smuggle them over here. And I heard a 9-year-old girl in New Mexico from Mexico died. And the United States is very terrible at treating immigrants. Treating immigrants. I mean, they treat immigrants like crap. And I heard they refuse to give these people health care and all, and a lot of these people are coming over here over danger and struggling to get here and struggling through danger and all kinds of obstacles to get to this country. And, and a lot of them, a lot of them end up here and they become citizens. Some of them, I don't know. But I kind of feel sorry for these people. But there's one thing that bothers me about these people. I mean, they come over here. A lot of them don't want to learn how to speak English to communicate with Anglophone people in this country. People who speak English here. They don't want to learn English to communicate with these people. And it's like this. I mean, they don't want to learn English. They want to stick with Spanish. And they want people who speak English here in America to learn Spanish to communicate with them. I mean, and to me, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, you're in this country. I mean, you should learn English so you can communicate with people who speak English. I mean, and I see this. I mean, I remember I went to this store called TJ Maxx, and I went through the store. I went to the hallway where the bathrooms were, and I look at this billboard that talked about the working laws in the $7.25 minimum wage hike, minimum wage of this country, and all the red tape and all. And there was this Mexican woman. She was real old, and she was a janitor there. She was doing maintenance. Not maintenance, like she was just being a janitor, just cleaning, you know. And she stood out this door to this maintenance closet in the hallway. She just stood there and just stared at me. I mean, and she couldn't say anything to me because, well, she couldn't speak English. She just stared at me. And I guess she was cleaning one of the bathrooms, and she just didn't want to say anything because she couldn't speak English. I mean, and I say to myself, I mean, if you want to communicate with me and tell me not to go in the bathrooms because you're cleaning the bathrooms, I mean, learn how to speak English. Now I saw another Mexican woman. She was real young at this grocery store. I mean, she wanted to pay for something, and she didn't understand like how much it was, and she had someone to help them. And the fact is, like, she didn't understand because she didn't know how to speak English. You know, if they learn English, I mean, they can communicate with these people. You know, they can communicate with us, but they don't want to do it. They just want to stick with they just want to stick with the language of the country they're from, and they want people here in America to learn their language. So we learn their language so we can communicate with them in their language, which doesn't make a lot of sense at all. I mean, learn English. I mean, learn English. I mean, communicate with us in English. I mean, there's no point for people in America to learn Spanish just to communicate with people who speak Spanish, who are from Mexico, Latin America, and Central America. I mean, I got nothing against these people. I don't hate these people, but you know, this is what I want to see. I mean, I think these people should come into the country the right way, you know, not the right way through a border crossing, instead of like crossing a border in some desert or behind some guy's ranch somewhere in Texas, New Mexico, or Arizona or California. I mean, just go through the border checkpoint. I mean, just have your passport, your paperwork, and just come in here. I mean, if you want to work here, just get a work visa, or you want to become a citizen. I mean, just denounce the citizenship of your country and come over here and become an American citizen. And also on the immigration thing, I mean, Donald Trump's idea of building a border wall to keep these people south of the border from coming into the country, like building a wall just to keep them out. I mean, that's ridiculous, and it's not going to work. I don't know if he's still for this or not. I don't know. I haven't been watching the news. I mean, I've just been watching what's going on in in Europe and in Australia and in New Zealand. Yeah, I mean, it's like this. It's like this. Just do this. I mean, I'm gonna say this. If I was president, this is what I. If I was president of the United States, this is what I would do. I will send aid to Mexico, Latin America, and Central America, and rebuild their countries. And and wipe out, and send the military to wipe out the violent drug cartels and the people who murder and kill innocent people, and just making everything violent there, and violent in those places. Send aid, send the military, and like just rebuild their country. And after I do that, and after that's been done, people stop coming up. People stop coming over here. They will stop coming over here. They won't come over here at all. And that would be good. That would be a really, really good, and that would be a better idea than what Donald Trump has. Building a worthless border wall. What do I care? I mean, this country's going down the drain anyway. It's going down the drain. I mean, this country's falling apart. I mean, people are just standoffish. People are just so toxic, stuck in the box and just out there. I mean, and I just got done watching a video yesterday by Doc G07. He talked about smoking weed, and he talking about like using women and having sex with women, like turning the table on women, and all in the name of MGTOW and all this stuff. Well, don't want to get off topic on this, but I'm gonna get off topic on this. I'm gonna say this. No, I'm not gonna. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna talk about that. Doc G losing his mind. Going back to immigration. I mean, in Canada, I mean, their immigration. I mean, they suck at immigration too. I mean, people are crossing the border from North Dakota into Emerson, Manitoba, and scaring people by knocking on their doors. I mean, the people there don't know if it's friends or strangers. I mean, and a lot of them are angry at Justin Trudeau over his lack of immigration. Controlling the country's immigration. I mean, a lot of them angry, and a lot of them said that he needs to come to Emerson and bring his family there and leave them there and see how it feels there, see what the people are going through there. And in the UK's immigration is even worse. I mean, I think I heard a YouTuber, a British YouTuber by the name of Truth Seeker 666. He talked about people from China stayed in the UK after their visa expired. They just stay there, and they don't want to go back to their country, and they want to just stay as citizens in the UK. And he complained about this, and he said, "If you just can't get a free ticket and being in the UK, I mean, if your visa runs out, you need to get out of the country." And that's true. I mean, if you're another country and your visa runs out, visa runs out. You need to you need to get out. Plus, I think I also watched another YouTuber from Britain. I think his name is Scotty3861. One of my former subs, Damien, who's no longer my sub. And I was telling him about I subbed to Scotty3861, and he told me Scotty3861 was racist, and he was racist. He was talking trash about black women and a lot of stuff, and he told me if I'm gonna stay on it as a sub, that's up to me. So I heard all the stories from Damien about Scotty3861. So I told him, hey, if what you said about Scotty3861 is true, I'm gonna go ahead and unsub to him. So I went ahead and unsubbed to him. So I'm no longer his sub anymore. But up on his channel, Scotty talked about in the United Kingdom, he said people were just flooding into the country, and he said the immigration there is broken and everybody just comes in there. This is his words. I'm just saying what he's saying. He said everybody just comes in here. And he said, we're a small country and we can't fit everybody there. If we continue to let more and more people into the country, it'd be too much. It'd be too many people in the country and all in the wilderness and the forests will be wiped away with the building of homes that house these people. I know what he's coming from. He said that they're small. The United Kingdom is a small country and they can't fit everybody in that country. Because there's too many people, too many people. There's just not gonna be any room, so they need to go to a country. So yeah, I agree with that. So I think that they need to go to a country that's bigger, And I'm gonna say this: I think the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom need to fix their immigration. I think they need to take a look at what Australia and New Zealand are doing. I haven't heard anything from Australia and New Zealand on their immigration. They don't have problems with their immigration like this country, Canada, and the UK is having. So yeah, that's all I want to say in this video. Want to give a big shout out to my friend Captain Brandon, Mr. Rockability. I want to wish my former sub Damien the best after he unsubbed to me. Just wish him the best. I want to thank him for him being one of my subs. I like the way he talks, and I like the way he talks about things. I like where he's coming from. I don't know. I think what I said on one of my videos kind of turned him away. I don't know. I'm not that very good at communicating with people from foreign countries. It's like if I say something to them, I just turn them off and scare them away. I really want to talk to foreign people. I definitely don't want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to people. I really don't want to talk to people in the United States and Canada anymore. Except North America in general. Except my friend Captain Brandon. I'll talk to him. Yeah. Hope I'm not saying the same thing over and over and over again in this video. Yeah, because my friend because my friend told me in a comment that I found on the spam section of my channel. He's saying that I was saying things about fat people like 10 times in a row. And I think I got this from my mom. My mom liked to say the same shit over and over and over and over again. You know what? I'm sick and tired of repeating myself. I need to just say one thing and just move on. That's what I need to do. I need to do that in my future videos. But if I start saying the same thing over and over and over again in my future videos, this is a message to my subs. I mean, most of my subs are Canadians. They don't give a damn about other stuff that I'm talking about on my channel. Yeah, I see that I got two new subscribers. Looked in the subscription list. I found some of the subscribers, but the rest of them are not shown on the list because they have private accounts. I think most of them are antisocial or a bunch of weirdos, I guess. I don't know. I'm just talking about the strange Canadians. You know what I mean? I don't hate them, man. I just hope they just be interested in some of my other content instead of the Canadian content, And they talk about how bad their country is. I mean, see how bad it is here. Going back to people from I'm gonna say this. People from countries like Canada and Mexico and Latin American countries, they think America is so great. They think America's great. It's not great here, and it's not. We got a $7.25 minimum wage. I mean, got low wage jobs. I mean, we got like in California, we got homeless people in California. Got a very high crime rate. We got a very, very high crime rate. I heard in my hometown of Oceanside, California, people are ending up being missing, and you got homelessness, rapid homelessness, and people are just getting killed left and right because of gangs coming in from Los Angeles. And when me, my sister, my father, my mother, and my late brother lived out there in the 80s, it wasn't like that. I mean, it was pretty safe. There was some crime here and there, but overall it was safe. Now according to my sister's seeing what's going on out there. She's saying it's like the Wild Wild West out there. It's like the Wild Wild West where I live here. And you got these immigrants, from other countries who say that America's great. And America's not great. I mean, okay, what did I say? We got $7.25 minimum wage hike. We got $7.25 minimum wage. A high crime rate. Lack of good paying jobs, low wage jobs. People are not making enough to survive at these low wage jobs. We got crumbling highways. This highway right here is a piece of shit. I drove on it. Some parts of it is good. Some parts of it is crap. Got highways like this. They are crumbling. You got crumbling airports. Crumbling infrastructure with crumbling rusty water pipes. People have lead and feces in their drinking water. No universal health care, and universal health care here in America is deemed as socialist, and it's so bad, and it's so bad, and it's going to turn the United States into Stalinist Russia or some shit. And you got these people who like America from other countries who want to come here. I just can't understand it. I think a lot of them who come here, well, there's a doctor that I see. His name is Scream Man Japana. He's from India. He's a rich doctor. I think he's rich. I mean, he owns 2 Mercedes. He's old. I mean, he's been the family doctor for my mom and dad, me and my sister, my brother for years. I mean, yeah, and he likes it here because he likes this country because he can get rich off the broken, dysfunctional healthcare system. Yeah, where the healthcare is set up as a business, and he can get rich off of it. I mean, if I talk to him about universal healthcare, he probably just deflect it and won't care about it at all. And he doesn't care about my father being overweight. He just talked about, as long as my father's health is great, and he takes his medication, his health is great. But but my dad's overweight and he need to lose some weight. I mean, yeah, it's like Yeager the Russian says. I mean, fat people aren't healthy, and my dad isn't healthy, but my doctor want to lie and pretend it's not, like it doesn't matter. And when I told him, I want to eat right, I want to exercise and stay in shape, he just didn't care. All he cared about is taking your medication, and that's it. That's all he cares about. He just cares about the money. He doesn't care about the health and well-being of his patients. I mean, I remember he dropped me. He dropped me because he stopped taking my insurance. I had to go see another doctor. And after he changed his mind and started to take my health insurance, I went back to seeing him again. All he cares about is money. That's all it is. And that's why some of these foreigners who want to come here to get rich and make money, they just come here, just want to get rich and make money. And the people from Latin America, Central America, and Mexico, they just want to come here. I mean, they just want to come here for quote unquote a better life, and they end up getting these jobs that Americans don't want to do. They work these jobs. They're good workers, but they don't want to learn English to communicate with people who speak English. And this is sad. I remember this woman who was a Mexican. She worked at this job that I used to have. And I was friends with this guy from Los Angeles who spoke Spanish. He was a Mexican American. Okay. She couldn't speak. She couldn't communicate with everybody because everybody spoke English. So my boss or some of the people had to get my friend to communicate with her in Spanish. And I think when my friend got done speaking Spanish to her, he said this, wow, she speaks Spanish way better than I do. And I look at this like, this is ridiculous. Like learn English. Learn English. You don't have to worry about getting a translator to translate what English speakers say in Spanish to you. I think they just don't. I think they just don't care about the language here or how this country is. They just want to come here just to live a better life and do the things that they do back in their home countries. Yeah, I remember Winston Wu talks about Mexico has fewer laws than America. Yeah, I don't like America because America just filled to the brim with laws. Like it's just like prison here. Got a broken immigration system, but the laws are just like too many laws. Like it's a serious country. This country just way too serious, too uptight. You can't have fun. You can't meet people. You can't talk to people. You can't form friendships. You can't get a girlfriend. Like, man, like, I like the MGTOW movement. I like what they're doing, but you know, I'll be with them in spirit, but I'm not going to go down their route, you know. I mean, if the women here in America are so bad, like, you just go overseas. Well, I have to be, well, I have to do what Doc G says, like, pull my dick out and start masturbating and shooting out a load of cum out of my dick. No way. I don't need to do that. Yeah, his advice is whip out your dick, jack off, and just move on. I don't hate the MGTOW red pill movement. I don't hate these red pill MGTOW guys. I mean, I like them. I mean, Scotty 3861 is MGTOW. Yeah, some of these MGTOW guys are cool. Some of them are assholes. Some of them are just some are just a bunch of nutcases. You know. I remember this guy by the name of what's his name? Jesus, forgot what his name is. Faded Holy Soldier. Yeah, that guy. I remember watching some of his videos from his channel. He talked about the MGTOW movement. We're not a bunch of assholes like these skanky radical feminists. That's bullshit. I mean, there's some assholes in that group too. This is how I see it, you know. The red pill MGTOW movement and the radical feminist movement. I mean, I can't stand the radical feminists. I mean, they kick men to the curb and they throw them under the bus and don't give a shit about them. And you know, they got all these feminist controlled shows on television that makes me sick to my stomach. I mean, Good Morning America is one of them. And Live with somebody, I don't know, like, these shows make me sick. I don't watch them. Yeah, and there was somebody who told me that women in Canada are mean and hostile towards men. And I think that led to the rise of MGTOW, you know. I mean, the MGTOW movement, the red pill MGTOW movement is a good movement. It is. It tells these women who are fucked in the head, who are just a bunch of pieces of shit. That MGTOW red pill movement is a message to them saying this: fuck you, we're tired of your shit, we're going our own way. And I like that, but you know, at the same time, they're just doing way more damage. than the radical feminists. No, it's like this, you know. I mean, there's a saying. I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. So yeah. Again, I'm not bashing the red pill MGTOW movement. You know, I respect them. I really do. I'm an ally of them. I'm with them. I hate the radical feminists. They can go fuck themselves. I can't stand them. They make me sick. I'm getting off topic. Okay, I mean. So yeah, going back to immigration. Yeah, immigration in the United States, Canada, and the UK are just atrocious. And Australia and New Zealand are way better at it. I think the UK, the US, and Canada need to take a good hard look at what Australia and New Zealand are doing when Australia and New Zealand are doing right when it comes to immigration. So yeah, if they do that, I mean the immigration policy will be way better here in the U.S. It'll be way better. It'll be just like Australia and New Zealand. But again, that's not going to happen in the U.S. at all. So yeah. So that's all I want to get off my chest. Alright. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike it. If you want to sub, go right ahead. Hit that subscribe button. You'll get some videos. Get some videos from my channel that I upload on my channel through notifications. All right, I'm gonna say so long. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say so long to this picnic area. There was a bunch of women here in a minivan. They were sitting at these picnic tables. I think I saw some of them. Like, I think all of them were fat and Mexican. So they're long gone now. Yeah, if I come up and want to talk to them, they probably look at me like I'm nuts. I mean, yeah, they're not from Mexico. They're from this country. They're just Mexican Americans. Yeah. They probably look at me like I'm on drugs and don't want to have anything to do with me. They probably hit me with something and tell me to go fuck myself and tell me to get away. So yeah. Yeah, the women where I live are just garbage. So that's all I gotta say. All right. See you later.